What is the name of the Chicago teen who was brutally lynched in Mississippi in 1955, a tragedy that helped spur the civil rights movement? A. James Brown, B. Emmett Till, C. Nathaniel Wright, or D. Lewis Williams? You have 10 seconds to answer. Your answer is B. Emmett Till. In 1955, Emmett was visiting his uncle in Mississippi and at a general store allegedly whistled at a white woman. 3 days later, he was kidnapped in the middle of the night, beaten, shot, and drowned in the Tallahatchie River. His murderers never served time. His mother, Mamie Till Bradley, decided to have an open casket funeral to show the world what those responsible had done to her son. The pictures were published in Jet magazine and became the catalyst to the civil rights era of the 1960s.
Good morning, Eagle Nation. I'm Khalil Adams.
And I'm Jordyn Lewis.
And this is another episode of Eagle Nation News. This Friday is a deadline to submit your preliminary course selection papers to the counselors. This could be a big decision for a lot of students, especially for the underclassmen who may not have their feet under them yet. Our very own Shaznay Hardiman has more.
Course selection is around the corner, and students may have trouble being able to differentiate what courses to take this upcoming school year. Business and industry has courses such as business marketing and finance course, agriculture, video production, fashion, and similar areas. Public services includes health science and law enforcement. STEM, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, which includes computer science, computer maintenance, robotics, math, and science. Arts and humanities includes all arts courses such as art, theater, choir, band, and English elective. Multidisciplinary can be a variety of courses.
February 12th is the deadline, and we need to know what courses you want, and I know it can be kind of stressful and you're worried about those. You will get a chance to talk to your counselor because we are going to sit down and meet with every one of you, like I said, in March or April, and we can kind of discuss those things then. And keep in mind, you have till the very last day of school to make a change to your electives.
While this may be difficult to take in all at once, counselors understand the stress this can cause and will be meeting with students to discuss any questions they may have.
Just put some good thought into it, make some good decisions, and you'll be okay.
Course selection sheets are due to the counseling office by Friday, February 12th. If you have any questions, feel free to speak with your counselor. For ENN, I'm Shaznay Hardiman.
As students shift through the monocycle of A Day and B Day, rotating through the same 7 or 8 teachers, many students don't give any thought to teachers' past lives. Abner Morello took us deeper into the life of Miss Hamilton.
Just as parents like to remind their kids that they were once in high school, students seem to forget that their very own teachers were once in their shoes not so long ago.
I grew up in a little town in Middle Tennessee called Tullahoma, and you learn how to spell it by doing the cheer, Tullahoma, all the way. It's kind of like Prosper. It's a nice community, good high school, and everyone's really into it. I love rap music, love it. I always have. At the time, y'all probably don't even know who it is. Master P was pretty awesome. DMX, and then there was a group out of Memphis that Juicy J was actually a founding member of. And then a pretty nice balance of, it was the end of grunge when I was out, so listened to some Nirvana and just pretty much everything except for country music. We won district in volleyball. I pitched in softball and I was a setter for volleyball, so it was fun. And then a bunch of the soccer girls and I also played on a church league basketball team. We had a dress-up day for homecoming, and I'm short, but my grandmother was 5'9", 5'10", and super skinny. So I decided that I was going to borrow one of her outfits from the 70s, and I packed myself into it, and then I went to go squat to get into my locker, and I ripped those pants right in the middle of class. Fortunately, I had backup clothes for practice, so yeah, that was pretty embarrassing. My first 6 months of driving, my parents made me drive the 1983 white Cavalier station wagon that was my grandmother's, and once I proved that I wasn't going to destroy it, my dad gave me his 89 BMW 525i. I loved it, and when it plunked out in college and they made me get a new car, I cried. I thought for a while that I wanted to be a chiropractor, but then I realized I'd have to take like inorganic chemistry and a lot more math. And for me, is Spanish and my English classes were always so much easier. So when I went to college after my first semester, I was like, Spanish is easy. I'm just gonna keep doing this. And eventually, like towards the end of it, I was like, you know what, I want to teach Spanish and I want to coach, because I had great Spanish teachers and great coaches in high school. And so it just kind of made sense.
For Eagle Nation News, I'm Cutter Nielsen.
The Eagles soccer team got their first win over the weekend after some tough losses and crucial mistakes, but the boys aren't about to let an offseason go to waste. Here to talk about what we should expect this season is varsity winger Cade Hill. How you doing today, Cade?
Good, thanks.
So how's it feel that you got your first district win?
It feels great.
All right. I know that you guys had sort of a rocky start in the beginning, but you just won your previous game, so how did you guys bounce back from that?
Honestly, before the game, we just worked hard in practice, kind of got our heads right, and it paid off.
Okay, so how does the team feel about going against the two toughest opponents, Lovejoy and McKinney High?
We're hungry. We're hungry for wins, coming off this last dub, so we're ready.
So as a fellow athlete, I understand that chemistry in the locker room and stuff is very important. After losing a lot of big seniors last year, how are you guys gelling this year, putting things together?
It started off kind of rough. We had some negativity spread out, but we know we worked that through, and now we're good.
Now, going down in the district, where can we kind of see you guys fitting in the district standings? Like, where do you guys stand at?
It's going to be tough after these 3 losses, but we're going to be at the top for sure.
That's what I like to hear. Thanks, Cade.
Thank you.
Now, let's send it over to Shaznay Hardiman with sports.
Over the weekend, swimming competed in the regional meet and wrestling competed in district. Here's a list of swimming state qualifiers.
Boys 100 butterfly, Zach Wachter, first place. Boys 200 IM, Zach Wachter, fourth place. Girls 200 freestyle, Gabrielle Kopinski, first place. Girls 500 freestyle, Gabrielle Kopinski, first place. Girls 500 freestyle, Hope Justice, fourth place. And the girls Region 3 swimmer of the meet, Gabrielle Kopinski. Girls 400 free relay, Brittany Maynard, Jordyn Went, Hope Justice, and Gabrielle Kopinski got 5th place at school record. Boys 200 IM, Zach Wachter, the 4th place, school record. Boys 100 butterfly, Zach Wachter, 1st place, a regional meet and a new school record. 1st place, Chloe Wujek and Alyssa Alvarez. 2nd, Hannah Hendricks and Christina Williams. 3rd place, Alyssa Hall. For the boys, 1st place, Gabe Costa and Connor Noble. 2nd place, James Wujek and Kason Barnes. And Chloe Wujek was the Female Wrestler of the Year for District 8 5A.
The boys basketball team lost to McKinney High this past Friday by a score of 72-62, dropping them to 2nd place in district. The girls team also lost to McKinney High, dropping them to 2nd place with a score of 61-56. Both teams play Denison tomorrow in the Eagles Nest. For Eagle Nation Sports, I'm Shaznay Hardiman.
Now let's send it over to Ty Bowman with your Daily Bullet.
What's up, everybody? It's Ty Bowman with your Daily Bullet. First up, Relay for Life Luminaires can be purchased for $10 online from a Stuco representative on the night of the event or inside. Inside, each personal bag will be lit to honor those who have or had cancer. And girls, get ready. Tickets for the Sadie's Sock Hop Dance go on sale the 15th. They'll be $12 per person, so make sure you get some of those. If you are new to Prosper High School, then the new Student Social is for you. It will be held on Tuesday the 9th from 4 to 6 in the cafeteria, and there'll be plenty of snacks and food and fun for any new students. National Honor Society will be meeting in Miss Stevens' room 1168 on Tuesday, February 9th at 7:50 and 3:55. If you cannot attend either, be sure to submit an absence form for Mrs. Stevens. UIL Academics members must order a team t-shirt, and they are $8.50 per shirt. The money is due in Miss Kirk's room 1148 or to Miss Grant by lunch on Wednesday, February 10th. And again, students, be sure to text at PHSUSUI to 81010 to receive important updates for announcements from coaches. Ms. Stevens is inviting all fine arts officers to attend the first ever Prosper High Fine Arts Council. Band, orchestra, dance, choir, theater, and art members are invited to help create this new council to better arts here at PHS. The meeting will take place on February 22nd at 7:50 in the auditorium. Be sure to have an open mind and a device that can log on to the PHS network. Valentine's is just around the corner, and if you want to send that special someone Valentine's greeting, then stop by the cafeteria during all lunches on Monday through Thursday of this week. For only $5, you can get your message put up on the big screen and all 4 flat screens in the cafeteria the Friday before Valentine's Day. Well, that's it for your Daily Bullet. I'm Ty Bowman.
Now let's take a look and see what Brady Powers is up to in the halls.
Super Bowl happening last night. I went around the halls seeing how much people really knew about football trivia. Here's what they had to say. Broncos or Panthers?
Panthers all the way.
Panthers.
Broncos.
Panthers.
Why?
I'm ready for Cam Newton to get his first shot at the Super Bowl.
I am too. Dab on him. Superman Cam.
Not going to do that.
Please?
No.
Okay. Broncos or Panthers?
Broncos.
All right, why the Broncos?
They have a really good team. They're really strong this year, and I have a feeling they're going to win.
Panthers.
Why that? Why so?
I like that animal better than the other one.
Newton's killing it.
Oh, he's the real deal this year.
I mean, he's always been in my lunchbox when I need him. He's a tasty snack. Fig Newton, he's been killing it. Isaac Newton, that guy's got gravity and stuff. What about Newton though? Newton.
Isaac Newton, yeah. His advancements in like physics and all that are amazing. I think he'd be amazing on the team.
You got to admit though, for the Broncos, their running back Dixon Ticonderoga, he's been killing it.
Yeah, I definitely agree.
That's very interesting.
Yeah.
You've heard of?
I like the pencils, very strong. Good erasers on them all the time. They're not like the other ones where like they'll actually like rub off like the lead. Like I hate those. But yeah, I support a Ticonderoga.
The strong safety Dixon Ticonderoga, he's been killing it.
Really?
Yeah, you got to admit he's been just annihilating.
That's a person?
He helps me answer in bubble sheets.
Dixon Ticonderoga.
He's really he's the number 2 pencil. You got to admit though, the cornerback for the Carolina Panthers, I'm sure you've heard of him, right?
No.
Henry Ford.
I thought Henry Ford made cars.
For Eagle Nation News, I'm Brady Powers.
Now here's Hannah Dennis with your 3-day forecast. Today, the wind is supposed to reach up to 40 miles per hour, which makes it feel 10 degrees cooler outside. We will be on a wind advisory most of the day. Did you know it only takes 80-mile-an-hour winds to knock over someone? We're halfway there. Moving to the forecast for this week, today's high reaches 56 with a low being at 34. Tomorrow the high is 62 with the low at 35, and for Wednesday the high is 63 and the low is 37. I'm Hannah Dennis, Puppy Monkey Baby.
That's all we have for our show today. For Eagle Nation News, I'm Khalil Adams.
And I'm Jordyn Lewis. Live long and prosper.